A program Greensboro City leaders started 30 years ago is working to help people see life from someone else's point of view. And this week's In Black and White, Jordan Brown shows us how this class is changing minds and hearts.
Yeah, it's not often that city leadership steps in to create programming that will unite its citizens, but that's exactly what the city of Greensboro did back in 1993. And the people who have gone through this program say they think it's one of the reasons Greensboro is a more progressive town.
Other Voices is that program where you get the opportunity to share your perspective about those isms, again, that will keep our community apart.
Racism, classism, sexism, they're all discussed here.
I went through Class 6 in 1999.
I'm a graduate of class of 2021.
Other Voices is a simple concept, different voices sharing their perspectives in order to bring people together.
The class had everything from someone in the police department, people in nonprofits, people who worked in corporations and banks and schools.
The subject matter, though, is complex and oftentimes uncomfortable.
What I got from Other Voices was how I used words. You know, sometimes when you use words, folk don't necessarily agree with the words that you use. And so some of my issues came from just not knowing. And so I had the opportunity, again, to hear those other voices.
Other Voices was started in 1993 by former Greensboro Mayor Vic Nussbaum. It was ahead of its time, but also right on time.
33 years ago, there was a lot of racial tension in the community, a lot of tension around human rights. We had issues around pay inequities. And so the mayor at the time, Mayor Vic Nussbaum, asked a group of citizens to come together to look at a way that we might dialogue about what was going on, if there was a way we could address those issues.
The class is 8 months long. It meets for day-long sessions once a month. During those sessions, people in the class talk about their lives and what makes them different, whether it be socioeconomic status, race, body type, or gender.
I might be a different generation than some of the folks in the class. I'm a woman, I'm a mother of a non-binary kid that I love to death, and I'm Jewish. So I brought different perspectives, but I also gained so much from listening to other people's experiences.
We get a lot of alum who say, this was life-changing for me.
It's a space where people get the language to express themselves and speak to others.
By the end of my class, I actually came to the point where I felt empowered to have conversation with folk when they, say, participated in telling jokes, gay jokes, racial jokes. I felt empowered to say something.
30 years later, and one person at a time, Other Voices is helping to make Greensboro a more accepting place.
I grew up in Alabama. I've lived in several different parts of the U.S., and I find that Greensboro is, and I've been here 10 years, the most open. I've been able to have conversations with a lot of people in a lot of different backgrounds.
We like to tell people we don't try to change anybody's mind. We want you to actually see and listen to the perspective of others, and hopefully you will have a positive mind change.
Well, Class 30 is graduating on May 1st in just a few days, and the next class starts this fall.